What up, y'all? This is your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Wednesday, May 17th, 2017, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Dwayne Johnson is once again hinting at a fight between his DC cinematic character Black Adam and Henry Cavill's Superman. Johnson said of the previous announced Black Adam solo film in a new interview with Fandango while promoting his latest film, Baywatch, "It's definitely going to happen, sure. We have great conversations with Jeff Johns and everyone over at DC. He added by saying it's an exciting time right now for everyone at DC because they are in the process now where they are building out their DC universe really nicely. We have a really cool surprise for Black Adam that I can't reveal in terms of where we will see Black Adam being introduced." When questioned about a potential fight between Black Adam and Superman, Johnson replied, "One fine day, that's coming, that's in the cards." Johnson had previously hinted in December that Black Adam and Superman will be crossing paths on the big screen when he shared on Instagram a photo of himself and Cavill holding a meeting together. The 45-year-old captioned the image, "Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Black Adam and Superman, at Henry Cavill. Today we drink like gentlemen and come together as friends. We're excited for what the future brings. Hashtag dangerous gentlemen. Hashtag DC worlds will collide. Hashtag Black Savagery." The post and ensuing news about a Black Adam solo film led fans to believe that Johnson's character would perhaps be introduced in Man of Steel 2, which is also in development. The Black Adam solo film is being developed alongside Shazam, which Johnson signed on to star as Black Adam in 2014. Created in 1945 as the nemesis of the Justice League member Captain Marvel, the powerful Black Adam gains the powers of Egyptian gods when he shouts the magical word Shazam. Although mostly seen as a villain, the character has most recently been portrayed in the comics as more of an anti-hero. Johnson previously noted when discussing why he wants to portray the character, "I have loved the role of Black Adam. I love that he starts off as a slave, that he felt like he was wrong. I have just loved that backstory. I think that Black Adam has always been to me the most intriguing superhero." Power Rangers star Looney Lin has been cast in Warner Bros.' upcoming superhero epic Aquaman. Lin is set to appear in the film as Merc, an ally of Aquaman played by Jason Momoa, who leads an Atlantis army known as Men of War, Deadline reported. The role is the first major casting for the actor since appearing as the Black Ranger Zac in the latest adaptation of Power Rangers, which was released in March. Lin joins an all-star cast that includes Amber Heard as royal love interest Mira, Patrick Wilson as Aquaman's half-brother Orm, also known as the villainous Ocean Master, Willem Dafoe as Aquaman's advisor Dr. Vulko, Nicole Kidman as Aquaman's mother, and Get Down star Yahya Abdul-Mateen II as signature antagonist Black Manta. Dolph Lundgren recently signed on to portray King Nereus of the aquatic kingdom of Nextbowl, who wants to kill Aquaman and claim Mira as his own. Production on the film began in May, with director James Wan sharing on Instagram a photo from the set that appeared to feature the inside of a submarine. Aquaman swims into theaters December 21st, 2018. Humanity is on the brink of extinction in the final trailer for War of the Planet of the Apes. The clip, released Tuesday, features ape leader Caesar, played by Andy Serkis, attempting to avoid conflict with the remaining humans who are desperate to recapture the planet. Caesar says, "We are not savages. Apes fight only to survive." Caesar is also seen taking in a young human girl, which makes others of his kind uneasy. Despite Caesar's efforts, an army led by Woody Harrelson begins to mobilize and attack the apes. Harrelson says to his troops, "We created them, but now we will bring an end to their kind." Synopsis for the film reads, Caesar and his apes are forced into a deadly conflict with an army of humans led by a ruthless colonel. After the apes suffer unimaginable losses, Caesar wrestles with his darker instincts and begins his own mythic quest to avenge his kind. As the journey finally brings them face to face, Caesar and the Colonel are pitted against each other in an epic battle that will determine the fate of both their species and the future of the planet. Directed by Matt Reeves, War for the Planet of the Apes also stars Zeev Sod, Karen Konoval, Amia Miller, and Terry Notary, and is due in theaters July 14th. Zac Efron has signed on to play serial killer Ted Bundy in a new independent drama titled Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Vile. The film, from Oscar-nominated documentary filmmaker Joel Berlinger, will be told from the perspective of Bundy's longtime girlfriend, Elizabeth Knopfler, who turned him into police, according to Hollywood Reporter. The screenplay by Michael Weary won the Nickel Fellowship First Prize. Producers include Nicholas Chartier, Eric Keshian, and Michael Costigan. Efron's Ninja Running Wild banner will also produce alongside Michael Skimmon and Jason Barrett. Chartier said while speaking with Variety, "I've been trying to work with Zac Efron for a long time. From his dramatic turn in Paperboy to his hilarious performance in Neighbors, he continues to impress audiences and critics alike with his extraordinary versatility and range. We couldn't be more excited to see him in his amazing role." Production is set to begin on October 9th. Bundy, who raped and murdered over 30 young girls and women, was executed in Florida in 1989. Efron can be seen in Baywatch alongside Dwayne Johnson when it hits theaters May 25th. Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants stars delighted fans Monday by reuniting at a movie premiere. Blake Lively, Alexis Bledel, and America Ferrera supported co-star Amber Tamblyn by attending a New York screening of the actress's directorial debut Painted Black. Tamblyn, who played Tibby Topka Rollins in Sisterhood, wrote on Instagram, "My favorite girls came through last night. Loved them." Ferrara, who portrayed Carmen Lowell, shared a group photo with Tamblyn, Lively, and Bledel. She, Tamblyn, and Lively all wore black, while Bledel stood in a colorful floral pink dress. Ferrara captured the picture, "Can you see my heart bursting out of my body? I love being with my sisters, especially when it's to celebrate." She added, and Amber Rose Tamblyn directed her stunning first film, Painted Black, which comes out this Friday. The Sisterhood came out last night to celebrate her enormous talents. We're beyond proud and glowing for her. The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants opened in theater in 2005 and was followed by a 2008 sequel. Lively, who played Bridget Veerland, told E! News in July that she would be interested in a third movie. The actress said, "We would love that. We're such good friends." She qualified, "It would really have to be something that would really respect and honor the story in a way that makes it worth it to come back after so long. It would have to be a story that has grown with our audience." Walt Disney Chief Executive Officer Bob Iger says the company is refusing to pay a ransom demanded by hackers who claim they have stolen as of yet unreleased film and will post it online. The Hollywood Reporter said Iger didn't reveal the movie's title or the amount of money the threatening parties want, but he did confirm the studio is working with federal investigators to prevent the film's unauthorized distribution. Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales is set for release on May 26, and Cars is to open in theaters June 16, Variety noted. The alleged blackmail incident comes shortly after a hacker uploaded 10 stolen episodes of Orange is the New Black to the file-sharing website Pirate Bay, after Netflix refused to pay an undisclosed amount to keep it from leaking weeks before its official premiere date. Popular political drama Scandal will officially end after Season 7. ABC Entertainment President Channing Dungey explained Scandal creator Shonda Rhimes' decision to end the Kerry Washington series in a conference call with reporters Tuesday. Dungey said she has had for a while a sense of how she wanted the story to end. She says, "Look, I really feel like Season 7 is where I want to wrap up the story because I always prefer to end a show where you're feeling on top as opposed to letting things fizzle out." The Hollywood Reporter reported Scandal has yet to set an episode count for Season 7, although the season is expected to again feature a short number of episodes. Season 6 consisted of the 16 episodes will come to a close Thursday. Dungey says, "I do think the audiences, especially fans and gladiators, who are as loyal to Scandal as they've been, are going to want the story to end in the way that Shonda intended to. That was a decision she felt really good about, and we support wholeheartedly." TV Line had reported last week that Rhimes made the call to end Scandal after Season 7. The producers told Entertainment Weekly at the show's 100th-episode party in April that she had an endpoint in sight. She says, "I know how long the show is going to run, and I know how it's going to end, and I'm excited about it." Scandal stars Washington as crisis manager Olivia Pope, with Scott Foley as NSA Director Jay Ballard, Tony Goldwyn as President Fitzgerald Grant, and Bellamy Young as Senator Melody Grant. This Is Us star surprised fans in the first teaser for Season 2. The promo sees Mandy Moore, Milo Ventimiglia, Sterling K. Brown, and Chrissy Metz, who plays Rebecca, Jack, Randall, and Kay Pearson, greet viewers with hugs after listening to their emotional stories. NBC released the trailer at its upfront presentation Monday in New York. Production on Season 2 has yet to begin, although the network announced Sunday that This Is Us will move from Tuesdays to Thursdays in the fall. NBC Entertainment Chairman Robert Greenblatt said, "We think This Is Us is a show that peerless at the moment in broadcast television, and we decided to move it to Thursday nights. Our hope is to create the return of must-see TV." This Is Us immediately connected with fans following its premiere in September. NBC renewed the series for 2 more seasons in January ahead of its Season 1 finale. NBC Entertainment President Jennifer Salk said at the time, "This Is Us is as good as anything we've ever had. We're thrilled to renew it for 2 seasons, and there's no doubt it will have a long life on NBC." Comedian Jimmy Kimmel is set to return as the host of the Oscar telecast for a second consecutive year. Michael DeLuca and Jennifer Todd will produce the Gala Honorary Excellence in Film, Academy President Cheryl Boone Isaac announced Tuesday. The 90th Academy Awards ceremony is scheduled to air live on ABC on March 4th. Boone Isaac said in a statement, "Jimmy, Mike, and Jennifer are truly an Oscar dream team. Mike and Jennifer produced a beautiful show that was visually stunning, and Jimmy proved from his opening monologue all the way through a finale we could never have imagined that he is one of our finest hosts in Oscar history." Kimmel added, "Hosting the Oscars was a highlight of my career, and I'm grateful to Cheryl, Dawn, and the Academy for asking me to return to work with 2 of my favorite people, Mike DeLuca and Jennifer Todd. If you think we screwed up the ending this year, wait till you see what we have planned for the 90th anniversary show." Kimmel was the host of the show when Faye Dunaway and Warren Beatty mistakenly presented the Best Picture prize to La La Land instead of Moonlight. Olympic gymnast Simone Biles was eliminated in Dancing with the Stars semifinals in Los Angeles Monday night. Heading into next week's Season 24 finales are pro football player Rashad Jennings, retired baseball player David Ross, and Fifth Harmony member Normandy Cody. Model and professional bull rider Bonner Bolton, The Bachelor star Nick Viall, champion ice skater Nancy Kerrigan, Glee alum Heather Morris, reality TV personality Erica Jane, 1980s icon Mr. T, comedian Chris Kattan, and entertainer Charo were previously eliminated from the competition this season. And a related story, ABC says it has renewed Dancing with the Stars for a 25th season and ordered a spin-off to go with it. A network press release explained a fresh new take on an established favorite, Dancing with the Stars Junior, will pair celebrity kids and kids of celebrities with professionals, junior ballroom dancers to perform choreographed routines, which will be judged by a panel of renowned ballroom experts to be announced at a later date. Dancing with the Stars is to kick off its next season in the fall, while its sister show is to debut in the following spring. The classic sitcom Roseanne is getting an 8-episode sequel series on ABC. Returning in 2018 will be Roseanne Barr as Roseanne, John Goodman as Dan, Sarah Gilbert as Darlene, Laura Metcalf as Jackie, Michael Fishman as DJ, and Lisa Gorganson as Becky. Sarah Chalk, who played the character Becky in numerous episodes, will also appear in another role. Channing Dungey, the president of ABC Entertainment, said in a statement Tuesday, "The Connor's joys and struggles are as relevant and hilarious today as they were then, and there's really no better to comment on our modern America than Roseanne." Roseanne initially ran for 9 seasons from 1988 to 1997. The Little Mermaid Live will air on ABC in October. The network announced plans in a press release Tuesday for a live musical adaptation of the 1989 animated Disney movie. ABC will adapt The Little Mermaid as a, quote, live-action animation hybrid television experience. The 2-hour special event will premiere October 3rd. The original Little Mermaid starred Jodie Benson as the voice of Ariel, with music by Alan Menken and Howard Ashman. The new version will feature songs from the original film, although the cast is yet to be announced. The Little Mermaid Live is the first live music to head ABC. NBC, which previously staged Peter Pan and Hairspray, will produce live versions of Bye Bye Birdie and Jesus Christ Superstar, while Fox will stage Grease, has An American Story, and Red in the works. ABC's live adaptation would vary from Disney's long-rumored live-action remake of The Little Mermaid. Variety reported in August that Menken and Hamilton creator Lin-Manuel Miranda will pen the music for the Disney version. Tim Allen is speaking out about ABC's cancellation of his family sitcom Last Man Standing. Media reports said last week the show had not been renewed for a 7th season, but Allen did not publicly comment until Tuesday when the network announced its 2017-2018 schedule and Last Man Standing wasn't on it. Alan tweeted, stunned and blindsided by the network. I called home for the last 6 years. Hashtag last man standing. The series is about a conservative church-going Colorado man who is married with 3 adult daughters and is in charge of marketing for a chain of outdoor sporting good outlets. Co-star Nancy Travis is his wife, and Hector Elizondo as the store's owner. Alan told UPI in a forward interview last year, we didn't design it like this, like we are different from everybody else, but last man standing. In syndication now, it can go anywhere. It can be at 6 o'clock. It's family friendly. We're not holier than thou who did it this way, but it's a very different situation where you have a show that the whole family can watch together, and I really like what we're doing. A Change.org petition to save the series has been signed by nearly 120,000 people. EW.com quoted ABC Entertainment president Channing Dungey is saying she canceled the show because she decided to get rid of the network's Friday night comedy lineup. Dungey said, large part of these jobs are managing failures, and we made the tough calls and canceled shows that we otherwise love to stay on the air. That's the job. I canceled Last Man Standing for the same business and scheduling reasons. Then I canceled Dr. Ken, The Real Deals, The Catch, and American Crime. And Last Man Standing was a challenging one for me because it was a steady performer in the ratings. Once we made the decision not to continue with comedies on Fridays, that's where we landed. Sky and HBO say they are working on the new Pope, an original series created and directed by Paolo Sorrentino. Sorrentino also made The Young Pope, which starred Jude Law and aired on the networks in 2016-2017. The new Pope is to go into production late next year in Italy. No cast has been announced yet. A press release says the screenplay is being written by Paolo Sorrentino and Umberto Cottarello, and marks Sorrentino's second limited series set in the world of the modern papacy. Seth MacFarlane is the captain of a space vessel 400 years into the future, the first trailer for Fox's upcoming sci-fi comedy series, The Orville. The clip, released Monday, features the creator of Family Guy and American Dad in his first live-action television starring role as Ed Mercer, a down-on-his-luck planetary union officer who was dealing with a divorce as he granted the chance to lead an exploratory vessel and its crew across the galaxy. Things get complicated after Mercer learns that his first officer is none other than his ex-wife, played by Adrienne Palicki, from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Friday Night Lights. The former couple must put their differences aside to deal with hostile aliens and to lead their crew on a number of planetary missions. The cast also includes Scott Grimes, Penny Johnson-Gerald, Peter Mackin as an alien from a single-sex species, Mark Jackson as an artificial life form, Jay Lee and Norm Macdonald, who voices an animated blob. The first episode, directed by Jon Favreau, does not have an official premiere date. Bravo Media says it has ordered its first scripted event series. The 6-part drama All That Glitters from Universal Cable Productions and executive producers Gail Ann Hurd and Judah Verno is based on the book New House by Thomas Mayer. It will examine the rivalry and friendship between pop culture and fashion icons Anna Wintour and Tina Brown, the cable network says. Written and executive produced by Lawrence Kerner and Mark Rosenthal, the project was announced Monday by Francis Berwick, president of Lifestyle Networks and NBC Universal Cable Network Entertainment. No casting has been revealed yet. Harry Styles cringed over ex-girlfriend Kendall Jenner on Monday's episode of The Late Late Show with James Corden. The 23-year-old British singer squared when actor Aaron Taylor Johnson mentioned the 21-year-old model while confirming he named his chickens after the Kardashian Jenner family. Taylor Johnson told host James Corden that Styles widened his eyes and reached for his drink. There's Kylie, Kendall, Kourtney, Khloe, Kris, Kim, and Caitlyn. And they're called the Kardashian chicks. He added, they lay eggs every day, leading Styles to exhale and take another sip off from his mug. Corden teased Styles by asking, did they lay every day, Harry? But received no response. Styles and Jenner first dated in 2013 and have reunited several times since. Entertainment Tonight reported this month that Jenner is officially seeing A$AP Rocky after being linked to the rapper for months. A source says, I don't think you will be seeing them make a public announcement anytime soon, but there is something going on there for sure. It's been going on for a while. Styles got similarly flustered when ex-girlfriend Taylor Swift was brought up in an interview with BBC Radio 1 last week. He said his song Two Ghosts is pretty self-explanatory when asked if the track is about Swift. The 20th annual Mark Twain Prize for American Humor is to be presented to David Letterman, organizers announced Tuesday. The ceremony is to take place October 22nd at the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. The Kennedy Center website noted, over 33 years on late-night television, David Letterman hosted 6,028 episodes of The Late Night and The Late Show and was the longest-running late-night broadcaster in American history. As a writer, performer, and producer, Letterman is one of the most nominated individuals in Emmy Award history, with 52 nominations resulting in 10 wins. Letterman is also a two-time Peabody Award winner and a Kennedy Center honoree. Letterman retired from late-night comedy in 2015. He's been the lead singer of the Goo Goo Dolls for 30 years, but John Rzeznik still gets nervous in certain situations. Case in point, reporters at a recent New York press day asked Rzeznik what song fans request most. He said, "I thought it would have been Iris, but there is a song called Better Days, which actually more people have listened to that song than Iris, which I thought was really weird." So he was coaxed to sing a few bars. He said, "No, I get nervous. I do get nervous. If I don't have a guitar, I'm a mess." The musician says that before performances, he warms up his voice and sings vocal scales. He says, "And I tell myself, no matter what the situation is, I'm grateful to be here. I'm lucky to be here. People pay money to come and see me play, so go do a good show. And there are some nights I have to run out onto the stage because once you run out, you can't come back. Once you're out there, you can't come back. We have the best fans in the world." Goo Goo Dolls released an EP called You Should Be Happy, as well as a lyric video for its newest song, Use Me, last week. American Idol winner Philip Phillips is joining the rock band on its Long Way Home tour from July through September. Rzeznik said of Phillips, "It's going to be an awesome tour. I'm really excited to play with him. He's really great. I love his songs. I love his voice. I love his presence on stage. He has great energy." Elle King recently split from her husband a year after their secret marriage. The 27-year-old singer confirmed her separation from Andrew Ferguson in an Instagram post Tuesday after quietly tying the knot in March 2016. She wrote, "We secretly got married 3 weeks after we met on February 14, 2016. It was and will forever be one of the happiest days of my life." This photo was taken today, May 15, 2017, a month after what should have been our big wedding ceremony. King announced April 15th that she had skipped out on her wedding to Ferguson, but didn't say at the time that they were already legally married. She shared her heartbreak over the split in a new post this week. The star confessed, "My heart is broken. My soul aches. I am lost. He is the greatest love of my life. He is my best friend. As we separate and attempt to find our footing through life, all I can hope is for us is that we both find happiness within ourselves." She told Ferguson, "I love you. You'll always have my heart. You'll always be my first husband." King is the daughter of comedian Rob Schneider, said on the February 10th episode of Say Yes to the Dress that she first met Ferguson at her hotel in London. The couple instantly connected, with Ferguson moving to Los Angeles just 2 days later. The star recalled, "It was like we've known each other for 10 years. We hung out all night. It was my last day in London, and he was like, 'You can't go home.' He proposed 12 days after we met." And finally, ABC announced pop singer Katy Perry is the first judge for its new version of American Idol. The show's Twitter account said Tuesday, "We are excited to welcome Katy Perry as a judge on ABC's #American Idol." American Idol had 15 seasons, ran on Fox, ending in 2016. ABC confirmed last week it's bringing the singing competition show back in 2018, but it hadn't indicated until now who might host or judge it. And as your entertainment report for Wednesday, May 17th, 2017, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.